specific momentary, like kind of
Topical
surfacey,
jokes.
topical, that all of a sudden they feel dated within, 3 seconds. So I think there is definitely at least the intent, or the purest of intent, is like, we want this hopefully to be something that the grandparents are pulling off the shelf
Right.
and being like, hey, pulling off the shelf. Like
Right.
Remember that? Physically pulling off the shelf. And showing to their grandkids, and like, I love this movie, like the original Disney films. I mean, where
Right.
you feel like you could sit down and watch it, and it doesn't sit. It's not fleeting in its kind of impact.
Right.
So that's the hope.
Yes, I will say though, as you're making it, that is the death
Oh yeah, you don't think about it.
of ideas. Like, you
Yes.
have to be just like, who cares? Whatever, future, blah. What's fun right now?
Right.
That's the only way I know how to make them. And then later, and I think this is key to people who are making stuff, is you can't make it and judge it at the same time. Those are two different things. So you make it, and then you step back and go, is this something that people
Right,
will like in the future, and
Yeah.
things like that. But at the moment of origin,
Yeah.
you just want it to be fun.
Yeah.
It's interesting because that's probably the hardest lesson to learn as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
And it's said very easy, that idea of like, be yourself, trust your instincts, put it on screen. But there's so many layers that actually, kind of you have to take that to really be at that point.
Mhm.
And there's some people that it's natural, and there's other ones that really take time to get to that. And how do you foster that kind of place to be able to, someone has not that fear of like judging it through their peers, right?
You're right. I mean, I think it takes strong leadership. People like Andrew, who did 5, John, they just have the very clear, when you're in the room, what is being done right now. We're not going to talk about this, worry, or spin off into this other thing. Stay on task, right? I think it takes a lot of discipline, because
Yeah.
you can easily.
And I think, look, lots been talked about with the brain trust at Pixar, but I think one of the most important parts that I think we say it all the time, but it can't be, overestimated, is the fact that they truly are. These are all people who are making movies at the same time, and they're all kind of pulling out for a day and then going over and sitting on somebody else's film to look at it.
Yeah.
And it's so their kind of critique, or their ideas, or their notes are coming truly from a place of, I'm in your pain, I know your pain, I know what it feels like to be trying to craft a story, and so I'm here just to be helpful, to figure out kind of whatever the stories you're trying to tell, how could you be telling it better? Because I do think if you just had a bunch of people who weren't making movies and were just here like, oh, I'm supposed to criticize, great,
Right.